So today I decided on this cute pink striped t-shirt. I'm on like a pink kick right now. And then of course just my usual baggy jeans. And I actually want to point out that this t-shirt, the sports bra that I wore this morning, the makeup tools that I used, and all of these are actually from the same place, which is Walmart, and they are sponsoring this portion of the video today. Especially if you grew up in the States, I think Walmart is just such a staple and kind of a big part of our childhood. At least it was for me growing up in Oregon. So you can shop on their online store, or I like to personally use the app. I just think it's easier to use because I'm on my phone anyways. Let me quickly go through everything that I got. This t-shirt, gray sweat shorts, this black off the shoulder top. They're all from Walmart's in-house brand actually, called Free Assembly. The creative director is actually Brandon Maxwell, which is this like luxury fashion designer. And don't be fooled by Walmart's affordable prices because the quality is still there. Same with the sweat shorts. It's also the super soft fleece material. And then I also got these two sports bras. This one is more like a tank, I guess. And then the sports bra that I wore this morning, which is now in the wash. And of course got some new Crocs. I also got these Jibbitz on Walmart as well. I mean, June and I love our Crocs, and so I'm glad I have that new pair for the summer. But yeah, I guess that's my mini haul. I'll have a link in the description for all of my favorite pieces. And yeah, let's get on with the rest of the video. So my solo day in the city starts here at DeVal. I've been here a couple times before and they have really good food and drinks. It is raining today, but it's still like 80 degrees. I really don't have a plan today or like an itinerary. I just kind of picked my starting point and we'll see how the day goes. Okay, so it's not raining anymore. They're so weird. So I just finished lunch at DeVal. On my way over here earlier, I saw this candy store that looks kind of cool, so I'm gonna go check that out actually. Next time we go to the wow, they had so much candy in there, but I ended up not getting anything just because I'm trying to cut back on my candy intake a little bit. Okay, I think Coming Soon is near here, so I'm gonna go check that out. Working here today. Congratulations! So I just ran into a childhood family friend who I haven't seen in years, and so it was just nice catching up. Our families were very close when we were young, so a lot of memories together. Now I think I'm gonna just head over to Soho and let this truck pass. Stop by La Cabra. I haven't been to the Soho location yet. I haven't been to the Soho location yet, so I want to go check it out and then we'll just get like a pastry or something. I'm really proud of myself though for not caving and buying anything today. I was a little tempted at times, but I resisted. Oh my god, I am sweating. It is so hot. I really needed that break inside that cafe because it's just so hot. I found this gallery around here, so I'm gonna go check it out. I don't even know if it's free. We'll see. That's the theme of today, right? So I was just on West Broadway and they actually have a bunch of galleries, so it's really easy to gallery hop if you're into that. I only checked out a few, but it was cool. They swap out the art pretty frequently. I'm gonna try to sit somewhere. Okay, it's so hot. Days like this definitely remind me of how much New York has to offer. I think I always forget that, especially living so like tucked away in Brooklyn. Just coming out into the city, it's definitely different. In LA, I definitely wouldn't be able to do this, or at least not as easily. Just like walking around and stumbling upon different stores. That spot was just getting way too much foot traffic, so I left. I think it's gonna start raining again. I'm so tired. It did start raining a little bit again, so I decided to just come back home. I actually wanted to talk about this earlier when I was out. So a lot of you guys have asked me if I like living in New York and if I like it better than LA. If I'm being completely honest, I think the West Coast will just always have my heart. I've been in New York for 4 years, which I guess for like New Yorkers, that's not long at all. I mean, I agree. There's still so much of New York that I haven't explored and so much that I don't know still. But I do think I've been here long enough to say that the highs in New York are very high and the lows are very low. While in LA, I think it's just very consistent. And I mean that in a lot of different ways. I think definitely mental health wise. But I will say something that you just can't do in LA is what I did today, basically. Starting somewhere and walking and being very spontaneous with your day. I think that's a little bit harder to do in LA. If you want to go somewhere, you kind of have to drive and you have to know where you want to go. So in that sense, I do think New York has way more to offer. Yeah, it's just kind of hard to say which is better. I think it's just personal preference, just what kind of lifestyle you want. I think if you're in your 20s or maybe even 30s and you're thinking about moving to New York, I would definitely recommend it. It's not a decision that I regret at all, but I do think a lot of social media tends to just romanticize and glamorize New York. While those moments do come from time to time, I think your day-to-day, you're gonna experience a lot more inconveniences. You definitely have to be somewhat mentally prepared for all that New York has to offer, the good and the bad. I think when I moved to New York, I was 24. I definitely romanticized New York and I got a really big reality check. All that to say, if you have even the slightest urge to move to New York, I think you should just do it. I knew that if I didn't do it, I was gonna regret it and always think what if. Not gonna sugarcoat it, it was definitely hard, but I have zero regrets moving here. I don't know. If you've been thinking about it, I would just say take this as your sign to just do it. I feel like New Yorkers are gonna be like, no, stay away. But honestly, just do what you feel is right. That's what I always say. Just trust your gut, you know? I'm just gonna wrap up the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want more solo day videos like this, where I just go explore a part of the city, or even Brooklyn, I guess, please let me know. Would love if you guys subscribed. Really trying to hit 100K hopefully by the end of this year. But yeah, I'm just gonna throw it out there. I will see you in the next video.